kind of what I was thinking for how everything will eventually wind up looking, hopefully. Again, as you can see, that the shift light is not actually connected to the tack. The little foot is hanging down, but if I just mount it to the side of that vent right there, it might work. When I originally got this tack, I thought that that shift light was going to be a little bit smaller and fit in that crack nicely, but it's not, so I might have to rig something else up, and I'm not sure if I have enough room over there for another gauge or not. I kind of want to get a mechanical oil pressure unit, because that one is a little bit funky sometimes, so we'll see. Maybe if I stagger them, I can fit another one in there and have it not look too stupid, but that's a different time. We'll figure that out later. Right. So we are now relocated. Peter's here, so now I can actually get stuff done. Instead of sitting there with zero hands.
You get to sit there and I get to do stuff.
Exactly, that's how it works. So we are taking some measurements.
Doing that.
Yeah, here's what's inside of there. We need to cut those things out. And I forgot the Dremel, so that might be an issue. But
I totally messed that up. Actually, no.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
It's a good face.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see the eye. It's kind of on the side of smalt, though.
Yeah.
It looks like melting ice cream.
So we're going to those out. And then we're going to cut a plate of metal that's the same shape as this-ish. And then just sandwich the plate of metal between that. And then cut the middle chunks out of here. We're going to try to cut around the screw holes somehow. I honestly don't know how well this is going to work.
It's not. But we'll make it.
Exactly. Alright, so it's now dark out. But as you can see, we got a plate of metal in there, and we're using that as like a giant washer basically. And then we have the tack bracket. It comes with screws if you get this tack. Oh yeah, never actually said what kind of tack this is. This is a Bosch Sport Free 5-inch tack with the shift light, white edition, because it was 50% off on Amazon. So instead of 140 bucks, it was like 60 bucks, which is awesome. So, but yeah, anyways, that's what we got going. And we kind of got ground to a halt with the whole putting in an extra switch panel, because I forgot the Dremel, and we kind of need the Dremel to make some precise cuts with the plastic. Oh man, I'm not filming with the light at all. But yeah, we figured since we're going into plastic and this thing is pretty heavy, we wanted some extra juice for it. So we mounted that, a nice big metal, I don't know, mounting plate, washer, whatever. We're engineers, we know what we're doing. Sort of. So now we're gonna snug those up somehow. I don't know how we're gonna get a wrench back there, but figure it out, because we're engineers and that's what we do. Maybe. And then maybe we'll get to wiring some stuff, maybe not. It shouldn't be too hard to wire, because all we need is a power, a ground, which are all right in that bunch of wires right there. We can just splice into it. And then we need to run a tack signal, which shouldn't be too hard to get to, because I'll probably just splice onto the tachometer wire for that, and then both the tachometers will work. And then I'll probably just cut the wire to that one, because that one's kind of stupid. Or maybe I'll just let both the tacks work. Who knows?
Then you can tell how accurate it is.
Right. Watch them both read the same. You know how disappointed I would be? Oh my gosh. Wow, they're literally just like killing each other up there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll be back when we got more results. Folks, she's already for go time. Let's get the keys out. We wired everything off camera because it was dark, and I had to use my phone as a flashlight, and you can't use a flashlight and the phone at the same time. But we wound up with the shift light down there. pack is right there. And all these wires are up there. We just spliced it into the...
We just pulled the dash off and then sent everything through the top.
We have the light and the power wire are both right there. So light comes out of the power, no dimmer circuits because we don't care. And then we just spliced the reed wire right into the reed wire for this tachometer. So both the tachs will work. Let's see how off this one really is. Unless they both read the same, then I'm going to be pretty mad. So, light comes on.
Yeah, we did.
Where's my key? There we go. Oh yeah, she works perfect. Well, that's going to be annoying.
Hit it again.
So that one says just under 1,000, and that says 2,500.
Big difference.
Oh yeah. All right.
Now I kind of want to see what all the way sounds like.
I don't think I'm gonna do it parked here.
On the road.
But well, we could set the shift light really low.
Dude, look at that alligator. Look at him. He's a chungus. Look at that guy.
Very large mosquito. Put the light up a little more.
I think it's huge. You put a saddle on it.
Fly away. How to train your mosquito. All right. You can. Here's how you set the shift point on these. So there's where my shift point is set. It said in the instructions you need 2 hands to do this. Yeah. Set it to like $2,000. There we go. Oh yeah.
Send her up slowly, Senator. See how accurate it is.
Yeah, she works pretty good.
That's mid.
So we're gonna put this thing back on and call her a night. This is the first video I think we've done in a long time where it's a one night, one deal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, is that the light on that flashing on and off, or your light flashing on and off?
No.
Your battery's just about dead anyways. I think it's just my phone screen.
Yeah.
It's nice and bright, so that's good. It's brighter than all the other gauges, that's for sure. Turn that light off once. Yeah, it's definitely, it's not super bright. It looks a lot brighter on camera than it really does. But like, this is bright. That's not that bright, so. All in all, she looks pretty good. I'm happy. So it's back again with more videos on the tachometer install. Peter's in there hacking away on some stuff on a little piece of metal that we're gonna put in here. And I'm just gonna take this out real quick. The plan got revised a little bit. We're just gonna chop everything out in the middle here and just put that, oh gosh, put the entire piece of metal over top of this, and then we'll still have 2 switches, one for fuel pump, one for gauges. So that's the plan. This stuff has got to be toxic somehow. It smells like it'll kill you.
I'm telling you, just cut out the middle now.
I want to try plan A.
Plan A sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Look at this stupid Z28. RSs are way better. By far. Look at that. come back in and that's what you're doing.
I need one of these.
Yeah. So this, when you cut plastic like this, you need to make sure that you have a greasy old shirt in the shop and a rope.
You need to make a respirator.
Yeah.
Alright, in today's episode, we're teaching you how to make a redneck respirator. Take one of these things that smells like oil so you don't have to smell that garbage. Stick it around your schnoz.
Shop Safety 101.
It's probably easier if you had somebody to do this for you. But,
I'm actually enjoying watching you struggle to do this.
in America,
It's
we
pretty
do things
great.
ourselves. Your safety glasses might fog up a little bit.
Those aren't necessary anyways. You can take them off.
Alright. We'll get right back into it here. I can't see anything.
You don't need those anyways. Just take them off.
Oh my gosh, I can still smell that crap.
You gotta spray some starter fluid on the thing.
Yeah, well then you'll probably just die.
Yeah. That could
And
be
if you're
true.
in California, you'll just get cancer.
Yeah. Yep. That is yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be like 65 years old and like diagnosed with 72 forms of cancer, and the doctor's gonna be like, "What the heck did you guys do when you were kids?" And we'll be like, "Well, we snorted a bunch of Camaro plastic."
Yeah, I can faintly smell it from over here.
What the heck are you guys doing?
Adam's dying. The treble is just going.
This stuff smells horrible. Can you smell it?
Kind of.
Come here and just take a big old whiff of it.
Yeah, like
It'll-
you're dying. Here, Mom, come and take a whiff of this. It's killing me.
Yeah, just take a sniff of that.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah, it smells horrible. So I tied a greasy old rag around my nose so hopefully I couldn't smell it, and I could just smell like starter fluid instead. And I can still only smell this garbage.
Well, like, you know.
I'll be done in like 5 minutes with this crap. Now I can't see anything. Oh god.
Yes, he ditched him. The heck is that?
I'm relocating my respirator. Oh, cut my fingers off!
Now you gotta put it. Now you gotta put in that clip from UHF.
Yeah.
That's it. It even has a automatic taker offer thing. Just falls off right away.
As soon as you stand up, it's just.
It knows you're done.
I got like miner's lung now and cancer. I think miner's lung is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say miner's lung. I think is a form of cancer.
Wrong way. You gotta be careful taking these things off. You don't strangulate yourselves. So here's plan A. Is to do one of these. Which means we're probably going to need to cut a little something out of this corner and a little something out of that corner.
Why can't you just grind those two out?
Because these are the ones that hold the
Thing in place.
So those two screws hold the whole thing to the car, and these two screws hold it to this.
Right.
The plan is as you can see in this piece of plastic, these ones, oh, I'm not looking at the camera, these ones and these ones are flattened down, and these two stick up more. The ones that stick up more are the ones that hold this whole piece of plastic to the car. So we're just going to need to kind of whack little corners out of that where they need to be. Alright, so we're rewiring. Oh, show this.
You're talking.
Oh, well, I can talk. So these are this is for the, this one is for that temperature gauge right there. Power and lights. This is lights and power for the tack. And this right here is a castle. So we're going to castle this over from here up to another switch. And like, just for testing, this should make that turn on. Yep, there we go. This should make the lights on my tack turn on. Perfect. So we gotta perform some rocket circuitry right here. And hope that I don't get zapped. If Peter was doing this, he'd be electrocuted.
Yeah, I'd probably be juiced. I would definitely have gotten juiced.
Well, I didn't get juiced.
You still can, though.
Technically, yes. I'm not going to. Not anymore. These are just your $5 Walmart toggle switches. That are way too hard to open. Are you still recording?
Yeah. Because I'm really kind of waiting for you to get juiced.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Juice yourself. Juice yourself. Juice.
Yeah, it's virtually impossible for me to get it at this point.
Disappointed yet again.
In addition to teaching you guys how to make redneck gas masks, and well, I guess that's really the only super redneck thing we did today. But we're really delving into some serious redneck engineering for this switch panel project.
So, we showed you guys how to sharpen drill bits with a grinder.
Yes.
Well,
and that is one thing.
That is it's a good lesson, you know? But, he doesn't have one. So...
Now we're teaching you how to make your own bench grinder. Well, it's pretty good.
Good enough for now.
All right.
Great.
Well, I'll continue drilling. I think the problem was this thing is like kind of a pain in the butt to drill through. So we only got about that far before the drill bit decided to give up. Oh. So we'll continue cutting. And we'll be back when that's done. Alright guys. We got all the gauges and all the switches done. We didn't really record any of us putting it together other than making us some of the pieces. But we got all the stuff done. It's all wired up. It all works. And it's been working for a while. Because once again, it's like a couple months later. Basically, like this entire summer, we pretty much just filmed the beginning of a bunch of videos. And now it's the end of summer. And we're going back and filming all the ends of all the videos. So yeah, we have... This is the other gauge that I just installed. Didn't record any of that. It just showed up. I got an actual oil pressure gauge. And basically that oil pressure gauge tells me that it won't get more than 40 pounds of oil pressure, no matter what. So that's going to be another video of putting a better oil pump in. So again, make sure you subscribe and stick around to watch all that stuff. And that way you can laugh at all the stupid, crazy stuff we do. This episode was, I think, one of the craziest ones that we've done.
There's a few, yeah.
We did a lot of, I don't even know if your face is in here.
Probably not.
This.
It probably wasn't the second time either.
So, all right. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.